Got a minute, Cook?
I hope you're drinking, because if you're not, well, I really can't help you.
Darcy says their husband is missing. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Paul? I haven't seen him since he threw his little tantrum about me and Darcy.
I find that hard to believe. I think you do know something.
Oh, Christ. You're right. Poor little bastard is dead. Look, he came in here and started waving a gun in my face. I had no choice but to defend myself. I cleaned things up quietly. I didn't see any need for a big fuss. That wasn't going to help anybody at that point. You're not going to spread this around, right?
Cook confessed to killing Paul. He said Paul pulled a gun on him.
Oh, God. No! Then it's my fault! Paul could be so damn irritating. Sometimes I just want to run away, or I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me. I have to go now.
Hey there.
Hi, I found something when I was going through Paul's things. See what you make of it.
What did you find?
This old photograph. Here, take a look.
Who were the guys in the photo?
It's Paul, 20 years younger, with Henry Cooke and Malcolm Latimer. I knew they were friends growing up together, but I never knew they pulled something like this.
Why don't you tell me what's so interesting about this?
Oh my God, you really don't know. You're not from around here, are you? That's Marowski's old chem warehouse in Quincy. Back when he was the biggest gangster around. 20 years ago. Somebody knocked over his warehouse and took everything. Marowski put out a huge bounty on whoever did it, but never caught them. I had no idea that Paul was in on the Marowski heist. My Paul. I can't believe it.
I guess Cook and Latimer would hate for Marowski to see this picture.
Mm-hmm. This is my golden ticket. I've got to support my son somehow. I figure you get the best deal you can from one of them, and we split the take.
Aren't you worried what Marowski would do to Cook if I sell him this photo?
Whatever Marowski does to Henry is too good for that bastard.
You've got a deal.
I knew when I first met you that this was your kind of thing. I'm good at reading people that way.
I found an old photograph of you. I thought you might want it back.
What? Those idiots. Yes, of course. Please. I'd like to see it.
How much do you think Marowski would pay me for this photo?
Why trek all the way to Good Neighbor when I could just pay you for the photo right now? Let's say, 400 caps?
How did you get involved in something like the Marowski heist?
You wouldn't know it to look at me now, but I grew up a loner. I ran with a rough crowd back then, but unlike some, I made something of myself. I took my share of the Marowski heist, and now I practically run Diamond City. Now, about that photo, do we have a deal?
I think it's worth a lot more than that.
You're right, but don't push your luck. I'll give you 600 caps for it, but that's as high as I can go.
I'll have to think about it.
Don't be a fool. You're walking away from 600 caps. Cash. Right now.
What's new, Cook?
We got plenty of drinks on tap.
We're also, well...
I found an old photograph of you. I thought you might want it back.
God damn it. Where'd you get that?
Darcy gave it to me. She found it in Paul's things.
I can't believe that idiot hung on to it. Water under the bridge. Here we are. You've got it. I want it.
How much do you think Marowski would pay me for this photo?
Go ahead and find out. I'll give you 300 caps right now if you want to save yourself the walk and having to talk to Marowski.
So how do you go from the Marowski heist to running a bar?
I have many layers. Seriously, though, I used that score to buy the tap house. Nice, steady income. Much less chance of getting your head blown off by some stimmed-out asshole. But you were about to sell me that photo, right?
I think it's worth a lot more than that.
Okay, I'll play the game. 500 caps, but that's it.
I'll have to think about it.
Suit yourself.
Hey, Marowski, I have something you might want, if the price is right.
You better not be wasting my time.
Hey, did you ever catch the guys that stole all those chems from you 20 years ago?
Are you jerking my chain? Everybody knows I never caught those guys. But don't think I've given up. I won't ever give up. Why? You know something about that?
What would it be worth to you if I did?
That depends on what you know. And if you can prove it or not. Quit stalling. Do you know something or not?
Yeah. I have an old photograph of the 3 guys who did it.
The hell you do. Let me see it.
Why would you pay me after you'd seen the photo?
If this is what you say it is, I'll be happy to pay you. But I gotta see it first.
Not until we agree on a price.
Fine. 500 caps. If this is what you say it is.
Why is this such a big deal to you?
Because whoever did this ruined my life. I was on my way to running this whole town. Bobby took advantage of my situation to muscle in on my operations. Now look at me. Stuck in this shithole, having to pay Bobby a cut of whatever I can scrape together. Quit stalling and give me the picture before I lose my temper.
Take a look.
Holy fucking shit. Pembroke, Cooke, and Latimer? Those fucking assholes. And all this time, Cooke was laughing at me behind my back. Here's your reward. Worth every cap. I've been waiting for this day for a very long time. If you're looking to make some more off of this thing, there's now some payback to deal out. Interested?
What kind of payback? And what's the pay?
The making people dead kind of payback. And the pay is 300 caps each for Cooke and Latimer.
I'll do it for 400 each.
Deal. And go ahead and make it as messy as